Hello everybody, Luke back once again. This time to be breaking down everything we know about the new Final Fantasy's Pixel Remastered series. Yep, E3 is in full swing and we got a confirmation, something we actually reported on a few months ago, but that the first 6 Final Fantasy games are getting a Pixel Remastered versions. Now, Final Fantasy games are some of the most beloved games in the history of video games, and we're finally going to be able to see them in great quality, made for modern TVs, modern displays, and more. Now, these games were originally made for the NES and Super Nintendo, which means on mini flat screen TVs and bigger TVs, they just don't look that great. Now that they're going to fix that and re-release them on multiple platforms with the Pixel Remastered series. Now, we're going to be breaking down everything we know about this and more. First though, if you're new here, do me a big favor. Help us grow this channel. We got a brand new gaming channel here, trying to hit that 1,000 subscriber mark. Hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up. It would really help us as we grow this channel and break down many games out there, let you know everything you need to know about them. Your help helps us because it lets YouTube know you enjoy what we do here, and hopefully we can help you learn something new. All right. Everything we know about the Pixel Remastered series. The good news for fans of the original games is this is not a remake like the Final Fantasy VII. I know a lot of people liked it, but they also had a lot of people that were kind of hoping for just a straight up port of the original redone with modern graphics and more. And many people were upset that they changed it to be more of a modern game style than the classic turn-based games. If you're a hardcore fan of the original games, you're going to get the original game, just in a better style. Now, it's going to have the same visual styles. They're not going to redo it with modern graphics. They're just taking the graphics there, upscaling them, cleaning them up, making them pixel perfect on your big screen TV, monitor, or mobile device. Now, that is great news there, though some people may be upset that we're not getting a true remastering like we have in Final Fantasy VII when they go retell the original story in a new way. But I think most fans of these original games enjoy them for what they are and look forward to having the graphics update. Now, this is very similar to the Legend of Mana update we saw earlier that's in the works with a graphical update. It's very interesting to see what kind of balances and remakes. These games have been ported multiple times, many of them slightly altered with different fixes and different translations. And we're actually going to get some definitive updates to that, it looks like. We're going to get an official of Final Fantasy III, for example, with a better translation and more. So hopefully they kind of fix some of the bugs that maybe appeared in the original games and the translations that were kind of poorly done when they were first released here in the United States. Fingers crossed on that. Very little is known about exactly what they're going to be tweaking and more, because it sounds like the games are actually still in early development here. I'll get to all that in a moment. Now, so far, Square has confirmed that this is going to be coming to mobile and PC as platforms, but Square has a history of releasing their games on everything. You probably know Final Fantasy VII and many of the other popular older games have come out to so many different gaming systems. I probably bought them 3 or 4 times. Original release, PlayStation 3, etc., Switch, and other platforms. So I would not be surprised to see Square roll them out to more platforms in the future. Now, Square has said that these will be coming out one at a time now, so expect this to be a slow rollout. Now, we reported a few months ago that Square has teamed up with a Polish gaming company to remaster older games. Now it seems to be that contract is for the first 6 games. They'll be working on one game. When it's ready, they'll release it to PC and mobile, hopefully more in the future. Now, no exact release date has been confirmed. They just say soon. I would expect maybe later this year we'll see the first one, but it may be well into 2022 before all 6 games have been fully released and rolled out as they work on them one at a time. So we're going to have to keep a very close eye on that and see how it comes together. But I wouldn't expect any massive compilation anytime soon. Don't expect to get your hands on 1 through 6 for a flat fee. You're probably going to be buying these individually for the ones you want, which some people may like. Some people may wish they could get a big massive one. Maybe in the future we'll get that. But with them developing each game individually one at a time, it does mean that we could have a rather inconsistent release schedule. So keep that all in mind. Alright, so that's what we know right now about the games. I'm very excited about this. I love the older games, but I will admit, when I was playing Final Fantasy VI a few years ago, my wife walked in the room and was like, "What is this ugly thing you're playing?" And honestly, on a big, massive 50-inch TV, it's not exactly the most appealing thing to look at. Though there are moments of very great graphics, there's also moments where it's very pixelated and messy looking. Where on the older TVs that were a lot smaller and CRTs, it looked a lot better. So I'm excited to see this generation of gamers get to appreciate these games and closer to what we may have enjoyed back in the NES and Super Nintendo. Because as the TVs get bigger, you scratch these out, the pixels actually look a lot more distinct and a lot less appealing, to be honest with you. So if you're new here, do me a big favor, hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up. It really does help us because it lets YouTube know you enjoy what we do here. Hopefully we can help you learn something new about the world of video games. Help us hit that 1,000 subscriber mark. We would really appreciate it. Check back for another video real soon. We appreciate your support. Thanks, everybody. We'll be back with another video real soon.